Hello, I'm Leah Carrasquillo for Anatomy and Physiology 2, and today is May 15, 2022. Moving right along to the introduction of our fetal pig, we're going to discuss the exterior part of our specimen. We begin with discussing where the head region is located, and it's just right here. Below that is the neck region, and flip it over to the side, you'll be able to locate the trunk. Right alongside the back is the fetal pig's tail, and just opening the legs apart, the hind legs, you'll be able to notice that this is a female, being that there's no scrotum or sac toward the bottom. I am noticing this is a female. Moving right along to the exterior side of our fetal pig, we're going to discuss the axial skeletal region, which is actually just the inner part of the fetal pig. It's just right down the center. We'll consider this the axial skeletal region. Next is the skull of the pig, the fetal pig, which would be right on top of its head. So this is the skull. The vertebral column would be from the base of the neck all the way down to the fetal pig's spine. The thoracic cage, if we flip the fetal pig back over, that's going to be around the general rib cage region. Appendicular skeletal region is the exterior extremities. So everything outside of the axial skeletal region is actually the appendicular skeletal region. Moving along to the humerus, which is located just near the thoracic cage, near the ribs. The humerus is going to be located here in this general region, in the axial skeletal region. Just after the humerus is the femur, which is located right in this general upper thigh region, and beneath that is the tibia. Just beneath the tibia is the joint capable of flexion, which would be right before its paws. Moving right along to the internal muscular system of our fetal pig, I'm going to identify all listed muscles, starting with the internal pectoralis major, which is similar to where the human anatomy of the pectoralis major is located, just right in this general area. Moving right along to the fetal pig's deltoids, that would be located right here. Just on the other side, which I haven't cut yet, would be just perpendicular to the other deltoid on the other side. And coming right along all the way down toward the end of the abdomen would be the rectus abdominis, which would be way down here toward the end of the abdominal area on our fetal pig. Just near the rectus abdominis, which we previously had located, we're going to locate the transverse abdominis, which is right in this area here. Going back over to the latissimus dorsi, closer toward the deltoids. Moving back over toward the upper region, we will locate the latissimus dorsi, which is right in this general area here. And lastly, flipping our fetal pig over, we are locating the gluteus medius right on the back end toward its bottom.
I did notice a covering around the spinal cord and noticed that the spinal cord was actually enclosed in a protective-like tissue. I did go on to learning that the protective tissue is called the meninges, and that meninges actually forms a protective sac around the spinal cord. And Also, with that being said, I learned the difference between white and gray matter, which actually the white matter provides the actual communication throughout the various gray matter, and the gray matter is better known as the processing unit. Insulin regulates glucose levels in the blood by assisting and helping the cell actually absorb glucose and to help reduce sugar, as well as keeps glucose in the blood within and inside a normal range. Now, the unique thing about glands of the endocrine system is the ductless endocrine system is especially unique because it's made up of 10 important glands that is also known to be like an informational signal system using chemical messengers, better known as what we know, hormones, which then allows for almost 30 different hormones to have its own unique function as well, eventually proving that the glands of the endocrine system aids as somewhat of a major control center for the entire body. Thank you so much for watching.